you have a good imagination? Because this is all about your imagination.
I have a vivid imagination.
What are you seeing now?
I am seeing a pack of blue bicycle playing cards.
Yeah, you just told me you have a great imagination. That was good. You're just letting reality hit you in the face. It's getting in the way. Because you're imagining this as a deck of cards. Well, it is a deck of cards.
Yes, right.
Let's try again.
Okay.
What are you seeing now?
I am seeing a Rolls-Royce motor car.
Apparently, I'm secretly the Hulk. I'm very strong.
Yes.
A very tiny motor car, I assume. It's good. That's an excellent imagination. When I say assume the position, this is the position I'm speaking of. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Good. I want every advantage I can get. Do this with your left hand.
Okay.
And you're going to act like you're going to lift the cards, but don't actually lift them yet. Beautiful. Simply lift the cards. Put them down. Easy.
Magic.
Because you're still letting reality get in the way. You're still imagining this as a pack of cards. You said it was a Rolls Royce, but you're not really seeing it as a Rolls Royce. Because again, the image of this is just hitting you in the face. So assume the position one more time. Don't lift yet, but I'd like you to close your eyes and see that in your mind as a Rolls Royce. A very tiny Rolls Royce, but it weighs just the same amount. Maybe a ton, 2 tons. In other words, impossible to lift. Try to lift that Rolls Royce right now. I mean, really try. Really try to lift those cards. Say the words, George, I can't lift the cards.
George, I can't lift the cards.
And just relax for a moment. You can open your eyes. What did that feel like?
It felt like someone was holding the cards down.
Oh, so you just imagined that maybe I was just holding a finger there.
That's definitely
now,
possible.
the problem is I would let you see exactly what's happening, but those cards are going to get in the way. The reality of the situation will sort of bleed itself into your head. So this will be much more difficult for you to imagine this as Rolls Royce while looking. But I still like you to try. Go ahead, assume the position. Don't lift yet, but really see that Rolls Royce. Really see that it weighs a ton, 2 tons, and just try to lift it a little bit. Try to lift it in the air. Really try to lift those cards right into the air. Say the words, George, I really can't lift the cards.
I really can't lift the cards.
Is that a weird feeling?
That's very weird.
Now, it is just a deck of cards, and you could just lift it straight into the air and put it back down. In fact, you can. Go ahead, try it. Lift it right up into the air. Simple, yes? Should we take it a step further?
Yeah.
Maybe imagine this, because you're seeing this as 2 parts. You're seeing it as a box, and sort of hold that for a moment. A box and a pack of cards. So maybe, if you see this not as one piece, but as a solid block. When I say assume the position this time, this is what I mean. Fingers underneath the cards, thumb on top like that. Fingers underneath, thumb on top. In a moment, you're going to just pull the cards from the box.
Right.
Maybe about halfway. Slide them back. Go ahead, assume the position. I'll let you lose your right hand this time. Fingers on top, thumb on the bottom. That's perfect. Or on the bottom or the top. You get the idea. You understand. That's perfect. Go ahead, take them out about halfway and slide them back in. Now that's easy because, again, the reality of the situation, you can keep holding. The reality of this situation is very apparent. The cards are very hard to ignore. So again, I'm going to ask you to use all your imaginative powers. I believe in you. Imagine that as one solid block. And what can you not do with a solid block?
Rip it apart.
Go ahead, try. Really try to remove those cards from the box. Maybe pull them out this far. Just a little bit. Maybe a little further. Say the words, George, I can't remove the cards from the box.
I can't remove the cards.
And you really can't. Don't lie to make me look good.
No.
I'm going to give you 50% control back. Relax for a moment. Can you maybe just grab half the cards, pull half the cards out of the box, and hand them to me? That's 50% control back. Really try to assume the position. Really try to take the rest of the box. Imagine that as a solid block, and really try. Say the words, George, I really can't remove the cards. And you really can't, can you?
No.
Good. What does that feel like?
It feels wrong.
It feels wrong.
It just, I don't know.
I'm going to give you all of your powers back. Assume the position one more time. Imagine that it's just a deck of cards. Remove the cards from the box. I believe in you. And you can check everything out.
That's mad.
I promise your imagination will remain intact. I have no idea what that means, but it sounded good.
It's crazy.